Jesus' blood and righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest free, but wholly trust in Jesus' name. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest free, but wholly trust in Jesus' name. Christ alone, cornerstone, weak made strong in the Savior's love. Through the storm, He is Lord, Lord alone.
Well, good morning, Hesston MB. Welcome to church. We're glad you're here. If you want to grab your bulletin, we've got a lot of stuff in there. I'm not going to cover all of it, but I want to point your attention to a few things. First of all, you may have noticed there's more QR codes in the room, so there should be one on every other chair. So you should have the opportunity, regardless of where you're sitting, within arm's reach to be able to access that code. So should be in reach for you. If you're new to the church or maybe visiting for the first time, that QR code serves as a hub that you can scan with your smartphone. That will take you to one place that will allow you to have several different options that you may be interested in. If you want to connect as a visitor, if you want to sign up for a house group, if you're interested in serving in a ministry here at the church, if you want to submit a prayer request, or if you're interested in giving online, that QR code will allow you to accomplish any of those tasks. We also have an opportunity to give tithes and offerings here in person. There's a nice little wooden box out in the foyer that you're welcome to drop off those resources at as well. But we would encourage you to scan that and connect with us as it fits. As I mentioned, there's a ton going on today, this week, this month, and so just be on the lookout for those things. Read through that. A couple things I wanted to highlight. The MCC sale is next weekend, I believe, and so there's volunteers needed. A variety of ways in which you can connect and serve in regards to that event. There is a website there that we'd point you to go check out. You can read more about the MCC sale and maybe some ways in which you can volunteer and get connected. Next Sunday, during the Equip Hour, we will not have normal Sunday morning Equip classes. All classes, kids through adults, will be meeting here in the sanctuary to hear from Andy and Kelly Ray. They're going to share about their mission trip to Brazil that took place over Christmas. And so just something to take note of, be mindful of. Next Sunday, no Equip classes. We'll all meet in here to hear about their mission trip. One quick correction on the end of your block party there in the bulletin. It's listed out in the middle of the page. Wednesday, April 24th is the correct date, not the 25th. So just to avoid confusion, that's coming up at the end of the month. We'll have the correct date in there next week, but wanted to tell you about that. Also, if you have a graduate in the house, whether a senior graduate or maybe a college degree graduate or beyond, we are collecting all that information right now. There will be forms out in the foyer next week. So there was a lot going on. We had to pull those off this week. They'll be back next week. If you can do your due diligence and fill out a form that's helpful for our secretary that is putting together the graduation bulletin for that. And so you can also request that from the secretary, and we can email that out to you if that's helpful. Lastly, I'm going to invite Kim Wallace to come up. We are in preparations for Vacation Bible School this year, and Kim is kind of leading the charge with that. So we're going to let her share a few things, and then we'll have a video to share as well.
Thanks. Yes, there is a bulletin insert today, but we are extremely blessed in Hesston that all the churches in town work together to put on an amazing Vacation Bible School. There are 5 churches that are involved, And we take volunteers from all 5 churches and plug them in wherever they feel best led to serve. We take volunteers from middle school all the way through adults, and then kids that are age 4 through 4th grade can be registered to attend. It's a great time. There are 2 QR codes, one that will take you to the kids sign up, one that takes you to the adult sign up. It happens the week of Memorial Day every year, that Tuesday through Friday. So if you could get signed up, we'd appreciate it. This year's theme is Start the Party. It's all about neons and flashback 80s kind of feel to it. So here's a little video to introduce you to the theme.
How does it feel when you get really good news? It makes you want to dance. It makes you want to tell your friends. It makes you want to celebrate. Well, here's some good news. Jesus came to show his love for us. He didn't come to show love for just some of us. Jesus came to make sure everyone knows they are loved. Join us for fun games, amazing